house has no freaking air conditioning.
Whoa, what the? Holy shit! Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa!
Hello my vicious slave fanboy pandas, or whatever you want to call yourselves. I don't give a fuck. Before we begin, I don't just request, I demand that this video reaches 143 thumbs down. So really piss and shit on that dislike button. I also demand 178 fanboy comments saying that I'm jealous, that I only have however many subs I currently have at the time, as well as angrily calling me a hater, and that you want me to die. Moving on, everybody meet Stromedy, but his real name is Kyle. This bad boy has around 80,000 subscribers and has started doing 3 AM challenges around a month ago, and you can tell based on his thumbnails which other 3 AM challenge YouTubers he likes to jack off to and is attempting to mimic. Also, I should mention that he has a GOPRO.com page, which is a mandatory requirement if you want to do 3 AM challenge videos, so that you can squeeze as much pennies out of your audience as you can. However, I unfortunately have to report that he has fuck all supporting him. Anyway, the video I'll be taking a look at is his one-man hide-and-seek challenge, supposedly gone wrong, which doesn't make much sense, as if you're doing the one-man hide-and-seek challenge and supposed paranormal activity occurs, then how is that gone wrong? If that's gone wrong, what is gone right? Nothing happening. Lol.
I'm an idiot.
Huh?
Guys, I know I say it every time in every video that I'm not gonna do it again. Originally, I was not gonna do the one-man hide-and-seek again after everything that happened to me in the past. I don't even know how many videos I've done of this shit now, but
the money was too good. But the views and subscriber growth was too tempting.
honestly, it's all thanks to you guys, because you guys either keep commenting down below clever new ideas and ways that I can do this challenge, and then I read the comment and I think, that's a good idea, I'm gonna try that.
Lol, the kiddies will love that. All the toddlers commenting on every one of his videos saying how scared they all are, and that he should do their idea will love being told that their comments are encouraging more videos, which of course, is a lie. We all know he'd keep doing the 3 AM challenge videos with or without any toddler comments. This is how these YouTubers build false two-way relationships with their audience. It's really just a one-way relationship. Yet these kids over time believe that this YouTuber can do no wrong, and that they are their best friends who would never fake a video. If you look at the comments below, you will see these same kids commenting about my subscriber count, saying I'm jealous of Stromedy's sub count, while they themselves have 0 subscribers. Yet they don't see the irony in that, because they're children who cannot refute or counter anything in my actual videos, as they simply do not have the skills. But what they do understand is when one number is larger than another, and that's pretty much the extent of what they're willing to comment. However, they also give me money whenever they return to argue with me, which is why you'll see me down there keeping myself entertained. Huh?
And then I tell you guys, get a certain amount of likes and I'll do it, and then you guys end up obliterating that freaking like goal, and then I have to do it. I want you guys to know that if I tell you guys I'm gonna do a video, if I hit a certain amount of likes, I'm gonna do it. So 5,000 likes and I'll do another one-man hide-and-seek video. This time, I don't know, we'll think of something. We're gonna keep going up until we hit freaking one-man hide-and-seek part 80.
Which is another deception. Yes, when the like goal is hit, they do what they say they were going to do. However, you have no say in the like goal, nor what he's going to do when that like goal is reached. Meaning everything he decides he'll do when reaching like goals are things he most likely wants to do anyway. Often YouTubers will pretend that they don't want to do something, but that if the video reaches a like goal then they'll do it. It's all to get people to take action, such as liking the video, commenting or sharing the video on social media, as engagements like this have a small factor in the YouTube algorithm which determines where their video ranks in YouTube search results and suggested videos. So you as viewers are not seen as friends or fans, but keys that unlock the ability to earn more money. Statistically, YouTubers who ask their fans to like, for example, have a higher percentage of people who will like. However, manipulators will come up with things to manipulate their audiences to engage more so that they can compete in the algorithm. This is why giveaways, or should I say, fake giveaways, are so popular now. You may think it's because they want to give back to their fans, but realistically, it's an opportunity to game the system by manipulating the relationship between YouTuber and viewer in order to get them to do what they want for profit. Like goals are in this same category, although not as scummy. Hashtag truth.
You guys so much for turning on post notifications. If you guys want to get a shout out in the next video, just go down in the comments and you guys know what to do. Just
no joke, this is the 12-minute video, and the first 4 minutes are literally the intro and him shouting people out from YouTube comments, Instagram and Snapchat. So you can watch a third of this video and not even get into the actual one-man hide-and-seek challenge yet. Ridiculous.
okay, you guys, it's 3 a.m. I got my salt water ready. I've turned off all the lights in the house. We got our doll ready with the camera strapped to it. I know it's not a GoPro like in the thumbnail, but whatever. A camera's a camera, right? You guys are still gonna see everything that happens. Tag you're it. Tag you're it. Tag you're it. Okay, now we gotta go somewhere where the doll can't see us, or where we can't see the doll. And we have to count to 10.
Okay, so we are made to believe that the video on the bottom right-hand corner is synced in real time with what we see on the main video. This should be fun.
You're not allowed to look at the doll, by the way, otherwise you're supposed to see it getting possessed, and it can possess you, and it's not good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Alright, now we gotta grab our weapon, and reminder, like I always say, the weapon you use is the weapon that the doll is going to use to come and attack you with. So you gotta go ahead and stab that 3 times, and then we gotta go and pick our hiding spot. I didn't do it hard because I didn't want to knock off the phone, but that should be good. Now apparently you have to wait exactly 30 minutes for results. What the hell? Guys, my freaking flashlight is flickering again. And sorry, I meant 30 seconds. Okay, I just turned up the ISO brightness for you guys too, so that wasn't me cutting it or anything. Okay, we just gotta wait for results, and then... Why the hell does it keep doing that? And see if we can hear the noise from the last video. Why does it keep... What the... Whoa! Whoa, what the hell? What the heck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Whoa!
You may be asking yourself, how the fuck is this video fake when we see both video angles seemingly in sync at all times? What he did was very clever, however if you look hard enough there's always evidence of fakery. First of all, let me say that his light flickering is not paranormal activity, it is in fact done so on command by him for a very sneaky reason which we will get into. Secondly, I do believe a second person is helping him with this video, however, that section did not even need a second person to accomplish. Firstly, I'm going to tackle the so-called synced camera in the bottom right. There is in fact 4 cuts from the time we see him leave the room till the time we see his light at the top of the stairs. Let me point them all out to you. Cut number 1 occurs just as he is exiting the bathroom. We can tell by the lighting change and the fact that we can see his light cutting in and out, but the last half second we do not see it. Cut number 2 occurs just after he says 30 seconds. We can tell there is a cut as we got from one shot where the hanging towel is not moving to another shot where the towel is slightly moving. The reason why the towel is moving is due to him passing it. Yes, I do believe it is in fact him, and not someone else. I believe he is just off screen to the left about to pick up the doll. The third cut is when the doll hits the floor and when he claims that the doll, quote, teleported downstairs. Oh how convenient, even he himself put that in quotes. Lol. Then finally the fourth cut occurs just before the loud click is heard. We know this due to the sudden movement going from one shot to another. A very sloppy job indeed. Then that is where both videos are back in sync again. Now your next question might be, but DRM, how can it be fake when we see a continuous video shot from the time he leaves the bathroom till the time we see the doll at the end of the stairs? My answer to that is just because you weren't paying close enough attention and didn't see a cut, doesn't mean there isn't one. On this footage we see just one cut. Remember his light supposedly cutting out supposedly unexplainably. That is where a cut occurs. Let me replay the video a couple of times and see if you can spot the cut.
Exactly 30 minutes for results. What the hell? Guys, my freaking flashlight is flickering again. Exactly 30 minutes for results. What the hell? Guys, my freaking flashlight is flickering again. Exactly 30 minutes for results. What the hell? Guys, my freaking flashlight is flickering again.
If you caught it, leave a comment below. Yes, he did this cut very well, to where it would be unidentifiable without much closer inspection. The cut occurs when the screen goes dark due to his light going out. The only reason we can tell there is a cut is because of the door we see on the left. Before the cut it is open fairly wide, and after the cut the door is only open about halfway. He attempted to make this cut as seamless as possible by cutting it halfway through a sentence. When he says the word hell, this cut occurs at the same time the doll camera cuts for the first time. So after he says the word hell, there are no other cuts, meaning after the word hell, the doll is already in fact at the bottom of the stairs waiting for him. He recorded himself leaving the bathroom first, then he went to move the doll and recorded it. Then finally he retraced his steps and sentence, and went back to leave the bathroom a second time and hit a cut. Now to make it seem less obvious, what he also did was cut his light out a few more times during that sequence. If his light only cut out once, viewers would likely be more suspicious of it. But if he does it multiple times where there are no cuts, then viewers will quickly not notice it the one time he does insert a cut. However, just because I believe he did all of that by himself doesn't mean I don't think he required someone else's involvement, which is what I think caused that loud click to cause him to look downstairs. Someone else is helping him for the remainder of the video. Now, let's continue with the video.
Shit! What the The doll is, look! The doll is gone again! Oh my gosh. Stop freaking flickering! Sorry guys, I don't know why my flashlight keeps flickering. What the hell is that noise? Oh my gosh, the same noise guys, the same noise. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Whoa! Oh my god, what the fuck was that? What the heck?
Firstly, we see one cut in each video yet again. Firstly, what we supposedly are looking at in the doll camera is the phone being detached from the doll and getting hit against the wall and dropping, causing the recording to stop. There is a cut just before the camera is picked up, and just as he says, guys, we know this because of the sudden change in lighting due to something bright recently getting in front of it. Next, there is a cut in his main video, just after he says stop freaking flickering. We know there is a cut because when we look through the crack of the door I pointed out earlier, we see there is some kind of lamp on in the room, so when his light goes out, we see a straight line of light coming from inside that room. When the video cuts, it jumps position due to a change in camera tilt. In conjunction with that, we see the green night light plugged into the wall. Before the cut, his light is blocking the camera from seeing the green light, but after the cut, it is immediately visible. The second person makes a bang downstairs, and he synced the pre-recorded video of the phone being put against the wall to create the assumption that the bang we hear is the phone being dropped to the floor. However, he probably didn't want to drop his phone and risk breaking the screen, or just breaking the phone in general and losing the footage he just took. The sound he gets freaked out about is also from this second person. It sounds like some kind of instrument, like a recorder being played badly. Let's continue.
What the hell? Is that my phone? What the heck? Guys! My freaking the phone! What the hell is my phone doing on the floor? I didn't touch that, I swear to God, guys.
Lol, everything he says, just know that the opposite is true. Also, 10 out of 10 for acting. You must have learned your acting from Aldo.
I gotta go back for the salt water. Okay, let's go on this. Let's go on this. Shit. Guys, it freaking ditched my phone. There's no one else in the house. I'm home alone again. I always do these challenges home alone. I win! I win! It's coming from in there. What the hell? Why does this thing freaking... Okay, you guys, we can use the salt water to end the game at any point we want. I swear I could have heard the noise come from down here.
Oh my fucking god, guys. Did you see what that ghost did? When the light went out, the ghost completely moved the chair. Oh my god, look guys. He didn't even notice it. You know what, guys? After that, I'm convinced this is 100% real, and I totally believe you, Cal, that you definitely didn't cut the video at all. Not. Once again, he used the light trick to insert an almost seamless cut into the video. Let's continue.
Guys, there it is again. That's totally coming from in there. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Holy shit! There it is! There it is! Holy whoa! Did you guys see the couch move?
Well, I saw the couch being moved by whoever is helping you. Yes, lol, if it isn't obvious enough, someone is lying behind the couch just to the left and obviously moved the couch whenever you instructed them to. Now watch how careful and delayed he is in showing us that nobody is there, lol.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Did you guys see the freaking couch move? What the hell is it doing? I win! There's no one freaking here, guys. Look.
Ha ha ha. Again, whatever he says, the opposite is true. Lol. I mean, whoever is helping you sure made a fucking earthquake when they got up and left, didn't they? And you tried to cover it up with breathing, didn't you?
I win! There's no one freaking here, guys. Look.
Lol.
I win, okay? I win! Oh my god, I think that's it. I win. Look how there's a freaking knife in its hand. What the hell, man? The freaking couch moved. I caught that on camera 100%. And it freaking ditched the freaking phone. Shit. Holy crap. That's it. Whoa! Holy shit!
Lol, and that's where the person went, behind the counter to move the chairs. Also, peekaboo. That's not how you spell proof, lol. Well guys, what did you think? Do you think Cal will in the future be the next big 3 AM challenge YouTuber? Leave your comments below. I give this 3 AM challenge a 5 out of 10 for the effort he put in, but for the sloppiness carrying it out, do better next time, Kyle. Anyway guys, I'm going to go and watch some Jaystation and Aldos World TV videos. Yes, oh wait, those guys don't have any beef. Oh well. If you guys enjoyed this video, then you will definitely like the other 2 videos on screen, so get watching. Nice to meet you, Kyle. Love you.